Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Carb Spice, and today guys I'm bringing you a HIIT workout. HIIT stands for high intensity interval training. It is great for burning calories more efficiently because it continues working. It continues working way after you're done doing HIIT workouts. So I'm not trying to burn calories really. There are a number of reasons you can do HIIT. In my case, I'm doing this to help improve my heart health, and I wanted something challenging. I realized, okay, I do a lot of the weights and the resistance bands, and all of that is good, but sometimes you do need to challenge your body and wake up some of the dormant, quote-unquote, dormant muscles that you don't really activate all the time. So you're gonna look at this and feel like, okay, this is very simple. Why did she struggle a little bit through this? Remember, I've only started working out, like seriously working out about 2 weeks ago. And I am also postpartum from my second emergency C-section. So I really cannot rush into things, but I did want to challenge. But y'all, I was so tired. I was so tired that day. I felt like I was just running on low fuel, even though I had a very good breakfast and I rested a little bit before I worked out. I was still struggling. So as always, I'm gonna start off with my stretches. Remember, your stretches keep you flexible, strong, and healthy. Okay, especially if you're prone to injuries and stuff like that, like your joints and so. Stretching will also help you improve your flexibility and what else? Your range of motion. Okay, so like these exercises I'm doing right here, the squats, these will actually help me with my barbell squats and dumbbell squats and goblet squats and whatever other squats that I do in the future whenever I can handle some serious weight. Without stretching, you will find that your muscles tend to shorten a little bit. And in my case, they really do become tight. That lactic acid buildup, guys, it's really no joke. So I'm really trying to, that is one change I'm making with my fitness routine because we can all improvise. I'm really appreciating stretching a little bit more, and you're gonna see me do that often in my videos. So don't underestimate stretching. Even if you don't have time to do an actual weighted workout, get up. If you're sitting right now, get up from your couch and just do like 5 to 15 minutes of stretches, and I promise you'll actually feel really good. You feel awake. If you're at the office, get up and stretch it out. A lot of you come on my channel and talk about tension in your shoulders and neck. Guess what? If you stretch, that will help you improve as well, and you feel so much better, guys, so much better. So when you're looking at this, I don't want you to think, okay, I can do this is easy. If it's easy for you, great. But as I said, this was a challenge for me. HIIT workouts can be very challenging, and that is why I'm going to incorporate them ever so often. But the main reason people do HIIT is really to burn calories. A lot of bodybuilders who are getting ready to compete, they kind of go to HIIT training to burn off calories and to kind of get rid of that layer of fat, so they look more ripped, more toned, because that is what HIIT is going to do. It's going to help you burn off more calories and eventually more fat. So I'm kind of incorporating my entire body. That was the goal, to do something quick, like 15 minutes to half an hour. Yes, I had some interruptions, but as I said, these things are gonna happen, especially having a baby and a child that is 3. Okay, she's a 3-year-old. So I started off with some jumps. Ideally, I would recommend wearing tennis shoes doing these, but I was really lazy. I used Ebony's mats and I did those, and they actually felt really good on my quads. So you can try those high knees. Then I did some jump squats. Okay, don't underestimate those as well. notice guys, when I was actually stretching, I did not have my belly band. I don't wear my belly band all the time. I wear the belly band to support my back, but you do have to allow your core to do some work. So that means not wearing a band all the time if you want to tighten up your core. Okay, so people are gonna ask me, how did you get your tummy back to pre-baby and all of that stuff? I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you I wear a band all the time. That's not the truth, because you do need to let your abs work as well, if that makes sense. Then these look like fun, but they were brutal, because remember, for each of these I did about 2 sets. Okay, so what I show you on camera is kind of like on the tail end of my workouts. I tend to go through the process first and then come back and record sets for you guys. That's what I tend to do, but in this case, I tried to get 2 sets in. So I recorded 1 set, and then I just focused on working out on the other set of the same exercise. I hope that makes sense. These really hurt. These were very challenging. These are I'm gonna call them double stationary jump lunges. That makes no sense probably, but that's what I'm gonna call them. But they felt really good on the quads. Here's Miss Ebony. She was there all along. She was there following her own workout. I'm not kidding. When I saw my daughter get her little mat and she dressed out for a little gymnastics workout, because she does that virtually, I was like, you know what, let me get my lazy butt up and go work out as well. So believe it or not, she does motivate me. She does. These are good as well. Again, for a quad and booty burn. I did the stance on my toes just to kind of incorporate my calves. Look at my calves. They need work. They really truly need work. When I started off bodybuilding back in 2013, it was a process, but I definitely need to keep working on those. They're gonna be tough, the toughest area to build, but I'm gonna do it. At least try to have decent looking calves. So you notice I pushed the mat away with this exercise. It just felt better. I felt more stable on the tiles. That mat was just causing me to rock. For whatever reason, it was sliding, and of course I didn't want any kind of injury, so I just pushed it aside. Ideally though, I would recommend wearing tennis shoes, not socks. Tennis shoes for these sorts of exercises, especially the jumping part. You want something to be shock absorbent. So what I've realized when doing these this particular exercise, I was actually engaging my core really well, even though I haven't really started focusing on my core. I know in my previous video I told you guys I was going to give it another month before I started really focusing on my core, which means including my abs, right? Because I still have a little bit of numbness. It doesn't feel good. I don't want to irritate anything. I don't like how it feels. It's just a really weird sensation. If you've ever had a C-section, you know exactly what I'm talking about, but it's this weird feeling of numbness and itchiness and burning all together. It's just really weird. But I didn't want to irritate myself or do anything like that. But I turned around the camera so you guys can see what my daughter was doing. But that was the end of my workout. It was very simple. It really wasn't. Remember, for each of these exercises, I did 2 sets. So go ahead and give something a try. I just wanted you guys to see what I do other than weights. But you'll be seeing these types of videos more often. And Miss Ebony was all into her little gymnastics. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Go ahead and leave me a thumbs up and a comment. I'm really trying to commit to my channel as well as my workouts, and so I have more stuff to share with you. Until next time, until the next video, peace and take care of yourselves. There's little Amara.